Hey, how's it going? So it's come to this. You've been scrolling around Google and YouTube trying to find a solution for the dreaded M12 Christmas tree, flashing red and green. You probably called tech support and talked to some guy overseas named Kevin. He told you to make sure it was plugged in. Well, of course it's plugged in, Kevin. Otherwise it wouldn't be flashing red and green. So you got you some contact cleaner. You cleaned the contacts just to make sure you didn't have any schmoo in. We did all that. And we're still at a loss. So what do we do? Well, if you have some of these little spade connectors, or even a flattened wire. Let's stick them down in there. They'll stick down in here. You got a positive and a negative. I marked this one with a plus just to kind of help me out. We'll stick those connectors in there and we'll do some voltage checks. We'll grab our vintage Sears, not even Craftsman, mind you, but our vintage Sears multimeter from the 80s. And we check it out. And what is the battery voltage? Got 11.2. Let's check all the cells here. So our first cell, 3.98. That's less than 4. That's not good. We'll check the second battery, 3.27. And our third battery, 3.93. Yeah, not good. So I went through and made this handy little diagram here. You can see battery was 11.4. That's kind of how it's wired. These are the connectors P1 through P3. And this is the voltage I got, 3.97, 323, and 392. So if you don't want to disassemble the battery, what do? Let's grab us another known good battery. It doesn't matter what the amp hour is. This is a beat up 4 amp hour battery. We'll grab us a couple other spade connectors. Just like that. First thing we're going to do is we're going to try jumping positive to positive and negative to negative. I can hear all the internet safety warriors. Hey, that's dangerous. You might burn your house down. And you know what I say, internet safety warriors? You're absolutely right. I might. This is not a good idea. But desperate times call for desperate measures. And sometimes we might use a weed whip without earmuffs. Not a good idea. I don't recommend you doing it. But learn from my mistakes. If anything, it makes for good drama on TV. So we'll let this sit for a little bit. All right, while we're doing this, I'm going to monitor the battery cells. It's been going for about 2 or 3 minutes. And I know, here's my bad battery. I know my bad cell. Let's check the voltage of these bad boys here. I'm at 4. That's good. Let's check this battery. I'm at 3.34. That's up from 3.23. Let's check our final battery. At 3.95. So we're getting there. Let's give it another couple minutes. And again, you don't want to leave this unattended because quite honestly, this is a disaster waiting to happen. That's kind of par for the course here at Armin and Greg. A disaster waiting to happen. So we'll light up a nice cigar and sit down and watch water boil. In this case, watch batteries charge. All right, it's a few more minutes. Just had enough time to get through about half a Project Farm video on what the best ice scraper is. So, don't lie, you know you watched it too. All right, good. We're above 4 on battery 1. Let's check battery 2. We're up there. We started at 3.23. It's our lowest. Now we're at 3.36. And we'll check battery 3, which started at 3.97. And we're at 3.95. Okay. Keep it going for just a bit. I'll watch the rest of that Project Farm video. All right, sorry about that. Took about an hour. Camera battery died. So let's take a look, see where we're at. And that's 415 or 3, yeah. Oops. That one is 376. Oops. See here again here. 398. And 399. All right. So I think we're there. Let's put it back on the charger. See how it looks here. See if we can get the charge going. Yeah, so we started 392. We ended with like 4.1. 323. I think we were like a 398. And then we started at 397. We're like a 398. And it's showing it as fully charged. Okay, that's a weird. I didn't expect that. Let's see here. Let's just make sure our voltages are correct here. Because maybe we just fully charged this battery. Like I said, I left it for about an hour. Maybe an hour and a half. Got lost in the YouTube wormhole. Let's see what we got here. Try it again here. 414. Oh, okay. We're at, come on now. 376. 412. That should be nothing. Yep. Okay, well, that went well. There you have it. If you're looking to jumper a battery, you just go positive to positive, negative to negative. A little patience and supervision. I've been sitting here the whole time. Again, I don't recommend this. This was just a fun little experiment to see if I could revive a battery. Charging lithium batteries like this can have some disastrous consequences. These batteries, this one's less than a year old, maybe even less than 6 months. Got it at the same time as this battery. So, anyway, there you have it. Hope you found this useful, and